Hi guys, welcome back. This is what will be week 3 of my Slim and Wild vlogs. I've been out today, so I haven't really recorded my food. I went out for a really nice brunch with my mum and sister this morning. There's a really nice cafe that we love in the city, and they've just opened in new premises, so we went there for brunch really. I had what I always have when I go there, which is the Mediterranean toast, which is absolutely amazing. Obviously this is not an on-plan meal. It is a nice thick slice of bread with lots of sun-dried tomatoes and olives and stuff. It's really fresh, really tasty, really Mediterranean vibes, but not on plan. So not a good day slim and wild wise, but a good day social wise. I don't go out very often, so when I do go out I like to enjoy it, and I haven't counted sins there, and it was with a skinny flat white. So anyway, apart from that, I haven't eaten anything else today. So for dinner, I am cooking for myself and my husband. We're going to have like a tuna niçoise salad. This is one of my favourites. Obviously, it's going to be sin-free and lots of speed food in there. Basically, I'll show you later, but it's tuna steaks, which I get from Aldi. I love those. And I'm going to do those with runner beans, new potatoes, tomatoes, and some boiled eggs. So that's going to be really, really yummy. So I was debating on whether to do a third week-long vlog or whether to go on and just do recipes and cooking. So I'd be interested to know which you would rather see, just the odd what I eat in a day and some recipes, or whether you quite like the full week. Because I've been out today, I haven't actually made my Slim and Well plans, so that is something I need to do later. I've also been thinking about placing a muscle food meat order, because I see a lot of people order from there. The meat looks really, really nice, and I'm thinking if my freezer outside is packed full of meat, that's half my battle won. There's always going to be something in there for dinner. I've just got to buy the sides and stuff when I go to the supermarket. I think that'll be quite helpful. I also need to do a JD seasoning order, because I've seen some really nice recipes that I want to recreate using those. So that is my plan, not my official plan because I haven't planned my food, but that is kind of my going forward this week plan that I need to put into place. Good morning. So we are back on a work day. I've got all my food prep done. I'm just in the middle of poaching my eggs for breakfast. I'm just now going to quickly have some egg and beans, and then I'm literally running out the door. I have got a jacket potato, beans, be all beaned out, and salad for my lunch. So I cooked the jacket potato yesterday, just bunged it in the microwave and then a few minutes in the air fryer while I was doing dinner. I've got my healthy extra beef for the day, which is 2 lemon drizzles. If you haven't tried the lemon drizzle high five, pick them up in your next group. They are really, really nice. I've got my coconut kvarg. This is one of my favourite flavours. Again, half a sin. I'm going to double check that. I've checked before, but I always like to double check. I believe they're half a sin per flavour, but I'm going to check that up again just in case I'm wrong. And a load of fruit. Off to work. It's a busy day. Fridays always are. I've got a really long day at work, which is why I've got so much food. When I'm at work, I tend to be with clients, so I'm like client, maybe a short break, or double client, then maybe a short break. I don't actually book out a full lunch break, so I don't have like an hour to eat food or anything in the day. I'm just eating in between people. And this is where I fall down if I don't have food, because I get really hangry, because I can go into work and I can maybe not get like a proper break at all, so there's no time to prepare anything, so I'm risking it a bit with a jacket potato. I usually take things that I can just eat straight away, so if I take hot food, it's in a flask so it's ready to eat, because I don't get time for that preparation process. But yeah, I'm working sort of 8 till 7:30 today, so it's a really busy day, which is why it does look like quite a big lunch that I've got there. But it is, apart from that, it's all free food. I've got my speed food salad, my speedy fruits, my yogurt half a sim, which is nothing, and my Hex B. So it's all good stuff. So you can eat the volume of food. That's not a problem. It's just picking the right foods. Anyway, my beans have just pinged, so I'm going to make my breakfast and I'm going to be off. Oh, they're good eggs today. I mean, it doesn't look like an attractive plate of food, but egg and beans in a bowl. It's one of my favourite breakfasts. Hello, evening. So it is now like 7:30. I've just got home from work. Stopped off at Morrison's. Got over on my wine. Stopped off at Morrison's on the way home. Got some stuff to make stir fry. They didn't have just a plain bag of stir fry mix, so I have got some pak choy, some bean sprouts, mushrooms, noodles, and chicken thighs. So I'm going to have chicken stir fry. I'm cooking that now because I am starving. I've just poured out. Oh, I'm 2 ml under my white wine. Going to be making one of those spritzers again because it's Friday night and I don't have work tomorrow. Awesome. So yeah, I'm going to leave you to it because I'm a bit tired and I'm a bit hungry. So I'm just going to get on looking for my tea and making my spritzer, and I'll see you tomorrow. How much food I've got. So I've got pak choy, noodles, bean sprouts and mushrooms with chicken on top. This is what happens when I cook when I'm hungry. I cook for two and it's only me, but it's all free. Morning. So Sunday morning. I am currently whipping up some bacon sandwiches for my boys. That does not mean I'm missing out. So I have got some Slim World skinny sausages. They're half a sin each. They're currently in my air fryer. I'm now going to slice up some mushrooms and I'm going to put some eggs in. The boys are having egg and bacon sandwiches and I am going to have my sausages, fried mushrooms and probably a couple of fried eggs, which is going to be really, really yummy. Might even have some beans. So yeah, nice big Slim World. It's not Sunday. Oh God, I keep saying that. So for the second time in a row, I've got a Saturday off. This doesn't actually happen very much. So Saturday, not Sunday morning. Yeah, dinner fry up. I'm doing it this morning and tomorrow morning. We're going all out. Excuse the state of me. I've just washed my hair. I haven't straightened it yet. So I'm going to pick up, we're having steak tonight, which reminds me I need to go and get that out of the freezer. I'm going to pick up some really hopefully nice big asparagus and some other veg to go with our dinner tonight. The boys have requested steak, asparagus and new potatoes, so that's what we're going to have. So it feels like quite a luxury day. Well, it doesn't have to mean you're missing out. There's some amazing food we can eat. So today, this is Saturday, I'm going to have some really nice food and a nice day off with my family, and I'll show you what we have later. Sunday morning. Didn't film much yesterday. So yesterday I started the day with a little fry up. The boys had bacon sandwiches and I had some skinny sausages from Aldi with egg and mushrooms, which was really nice. We then went off into the city. We had like a really nice family day, just trekked around with the boys. They seem to really enjoy going into town now, which they didn't used to, so that's cool. I like that too. One of those moments that comes up where you forget yourself. It was really sunny and we were walking past this really nice pub down like a back street in Norwich. It's called Belgian Monk and they do really nice cherry beer. You don't get it anywhere else. There's some lovely sunny tables outside. My husband said, "Shall we stop and have a beer?" And I just didn't even think. I was like, yeah, cool. So we sat down, had our cherry beer, and then I was, I forgot to check. I don't know how many sins this is. Anyway, it's only a cherry beer. I still haven't got around to checking exactly how many sins it was because I can't really find it, so I'll put it down as half a lager. We'll check on that. The rest of the day we had steak last night, so I didn't really have anything in the daytime. We had steak for dinner, which was really nice with asparagus. I made some Slim World chips using the JD seasoning, chips and wedges. If you haven't tried this, this is really nice on your chips, makes them taste extra nice. I done my chips in the oven last night. I used to do them in the air fryer, but they came out really lovely just because I had a few more, so, and I was using the oven anyway, so I had done them in there. That was really nice. So I'll attach that food. That was a really good meal. I used my Hex A for the Dairy Lee blue cheese triangles, melted 5 of those down in some skimmed milk, so 5 between the two of us. It's actually 5 for a Hex A, but we had 5 between the two of us, and that is plenty enough sauce. Makes a really nice blue cheese sauce. So if you have like steak, chicken or pork and you want a little sauce to go with it, that's a really good one to think of and keep, sort of bear in mind and remember. I did go to Morrison's yesterday and picked up some great food bits. Turned into a little shopping scanner. I went every time I'm in the supermarket, I've got my Slim World scanner, scanning everything just to see if I can pick up anything new that I can add or try. Like I say, I've been wanting to add some variation to my food, so I have uploaded that in a short, which you should be able to see. There's some quite handy bits on there that you might want to pick up next time you're in Morrison's. It's always good to see the sin values and like the worth of each food, isn't it, without having to go and do it yourself too. What else? So anyway, like I say, Sunday morning, and I am now cooking. As I've had a whole weekend off, it feels so good. It's not something I usually do, so when I do get a weekend off, it feels like a really long time. It's great. So anyway, this morning I'm cooking a little fry up for myself and the boys. I have got my bacon medallions, sausages. These are what the kids and Mark are having. I'm not having these. I was going to have some corn sausages. They come to 1.5 sins each, so it would have been 3 sins for 2 of those. I've decided not to have them because this is Sunday. I think we might have a barbecue later. I'd probably rather have a couple of white wine spritzers, so I'm going to try and go sin-free on my food. Got some beans, I'm gonna grill some tomatoes, and I'm gonna do scrambled eggs. So I am having bacon scrambled egg, beans and tomatoes for my breakfast, and the kids are having sausages with theirs, probably some toast as well, because they're not on Slimming World. But anyway, to be fair, once I've plated up my food, I don't actually miss those extra bits. It's getting past putting it on your plate. If it's not on my plate, I'm fine. I'm quite happy with the plate of food I've got. So anyway, let's get on with cooking breakfast and I'll show you how the rest of the day goes. Yummy, and here it is. I've got my bacon medallions, got me some speed on there, my beans and my eggs, so lovely sin-free Sunday breakfast. Right, so I've just had a little trip to Aldi to stock up on some extra bits I need for the week, and I'm just going to do a little bit of bulk cooking. I've got my slow cooker out and I am going to make Spanish chicken. I saw this on a YouTube video I watch. It's Chloe Phillips. Don't know if I've got the surname right. Anyway, she was making Spanish chicken in the slow cooker and then like pulling it all and using it for jacket potatoes or rice or over salad or whatever you're going to have it on for the week. So I thought that'd be really good to make up and either take to work in my flask or with some rice or some jacket potatoes. I'm not sure yet, but anyway, so I have got my chicken breast. I've got the chicken tonight, Spanish chicken. This whole jar is 4 sins, so bearing in mind I'm going to be splitting that up, also bulking it out with some chopped tomatoes, putting some peppers and onions in for speed. There's going to be quite a lot in there, so that sauce is going to work out less than a sin per portion, so I'm happy to take the sins on that. But I'm now going to chop that all up, whack it in my slow cooker and see how it turns out. So that's all my ingredients in there. And give that a little mix of, yeah, like I said, peppers, onions, chicken, sauce, tin of chopped tomatoes. I'm going to whack that on, leave it for a few hours, shred that chicken all nicely, and then it's going to make a lovely topping or accompaniment to go with some rice and salad or whatever we decide to put with it for lunch this week. I'm having a barbecue for dinner today and I am going to have a beef burger. I picked up these skinny quarter pounders in Aldi. They are 1 sin each. I also got the wholemeal rolls from Aldi and they are your Hex B. I'm using a dairy slice, a light slice in my burger. One of those is 2 sins. You can have 3 for your Hex B A, but I'm just having 1. I've loaded that with some salad and 1 sin on a spoonful of ketchup, and that is an awesome, awesome burger. I also had chicken, jacket potato and salad, which was all free. I just took that chicken out of the slow cooker and just using 2 forks pulled it all apart. This looks really delicious. So I've got this huge pot full. It's going to go in the fridge when it cools down, and I haven't decided yet if I'm going to take a jacket potato tomorrow, if I'm going to make some rice to go with it, but it looks really scrummy. Nice dinner idea.